Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How are we doing? Hope you guys are well. Welcome back to the new Deputy series where I go through back to the beginning of Westland Survival and work our way up. So, if you guys had watched the previous video, you know that we finished off the tutorial there for now. And I say that for now because in future with the quest line it may continue on and we will get some more information about Molly, our player's sister. Anyway, what I want to do today, now that we're out of that tutorial mode and we're sort of out of the Act 1, so to speak, I want to sort of touch on and go to the next phase of our journey. And what I mean by that is, well, setting up a base and making sure that everything works for you. So let's go ahead and have a look at my setup at the moment. So we're going to, as you can see, we've got a little bit of a footprint happening compared to the standard looking base that you do get when you first set up the game. You get a little bit of a base to sort of start off with, and you can obviously build it yourself and make it your own and do what you need to do with that. Anyway, what I've done is I've sort of opted to go for a little bit of an expansive version of a base, and hopefully it might work out. Who knows? I don't know if it's going to be suitable. I don't know if it's going to be the final product, but I'm going to sort of work it out here for now, and I'm sort of going to run with it and we'll take it from there. So that's what we're going to do today. So what I've done is I've sort of made it a way that I've got one section, say like this for example, it takes up 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So basically it's a 2 by 2, if you will. So we've got 4 squares there, and then down here, for example, I've got the relevant or close to that of the workstation that you would use. That's sort of close by to the storage unit, and I've given it a bit of space as well in between, as you can see. So right now you can see that this one takes up 4, this one takes up 1 square, and then obviously all the storage containers take up 4 squares. What I'm going to do and what I'm planning to do eventually is I'm going to get a whole bunch of storage chests, and then I'm going to line them throughout the middle of each section here. So kind of like a little bit of an aisle, but also it still gives me enough space that I can maneuver my player around without any sort of blockage or anything like that. So hopefully this would be, you know, an ideal setup. And I'm using the storage chests that I have that are limited in my run. Now, in my main series, because I've been playing the game for over 2 years since the game had started, I have had the luxury of having so many chests than anyone else that have had the pleasure of playing the game, say within the last 12 months. Okay, so with these ones here, we are limited to how many that we've got, and you can upgrade them, obviously max them out if you can, and then you've got the storage units thereafter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of use them in tandem. Obviously you have to upgrade the storage units as well, so these fellas here, and they take a little bit more resources than what the boxes do anyway, and that way I can sort of regulate how much I can put in the units here, and then how much I can regulate how much that I will put in here. So it all depends on how that sort of works. Yes, you can actually utilize the resources inside the little chest there. So if you're going to go to say like a workstation like this, you would still have the complete amount even if they weren't in, say, the wood storage container, if they're in a standard chest. So hopefully that sort of helps you guys if you guys weren't too sure, if you guys are just starting out. So this is going to be my setup. Like I said, it's just going to be easy for me to walk around. I'm not going to be too compressed or anything like that. Yes, it's going to take a little bit of resources to build up walls and things like that, just to sort of, you know, get that out of the way. I'm going to use this little middle section here. I don't know if I've sort of, I'm thinking I probably should make it maybe one more outwards so I could have it as a 3 instead of a 2. So I'm thinking that I should be doing that. And as I'm looking at it, it probably makes a little bit more sense in doing it that way, because I can push it out to 1 more block. So we can definitely go ahead and make a few little additions to this, and which is good. I can actually put these little floors down on top of these workstations, which is cool. Usually I like to sort of have them out. That's just my preference. I mean, everyone's got their own preferences when it comes to these sort of things. So for now, I'm just going to leave them as it is. I can move them in, integrate them if I really want to, but we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go with that. And then what I'll do here is I'll just move it one spot like so. Make sure they all sort of line up like that. And then from here, I will just eventually break down this. Whoops, break it down. There we go. Break it down again, break it down again, and of course that fella, oops, don't do that. And then I can easily just put in another like that. I might make this one a door actually, and then the rest will go back to a wall. There we go. And I might make a little door over here, why not? There we go. I think that might actually be a lot better, yeah. Because this way I can put in, you know, safes when I do eventually get up to them, when I get to tier 5, and, you know, little furniture, little amenities like that. If I really want to sort of deck the place out, I can do that. And yeah, that's pretty much how I'm going to do it. But as you probably would have seen, I do have enough resources to create a few workstations, which is cool. So I'm going to put this one over here. There we go. And what else do I have? I've got the forge, so I can make the forge, but I really want to make the tool bench, so that's the next one I want to make, just in case. But for now, I might put him up here because it sort of coincides with this storage container over here as well. So I'm going to do that for now. I'll probably end up moving it, who knows. And then the herbalist table. So we'll get the herbalist table over here somewhere. I don't know exactly where I want to put it, but for now, let's just go ahead and pop it over here, out of the way. There we go. Actually, what is that? That's not the herbalist table. This is the herbalist table. This I have over here is that's the forge. What am I saying? Anyway, well, the forge is here for now. Alrighty. So the next part is I want to see if I can get the corresponding storage containers, which I cannot at the moment. Why? The only thing that's holding me back is the copper tools. So now I should be able to make copper tools with the newly acquired workbench that I have over here. There we go. So I can make an okay amount. I'll probably end up needing to get the tanner on deck as well, because I'll need to make some thin leather, which I've got this fella over here to do just that. There we go. We've got a bit of an amount here. Cool. So that should be enough to get us started. And as I sort of come back this way, let's have a look here. So I can make a shoulder bag here as well if I really want to do this. This will be the same as the standard one here. Now if I do upgrade, if I do find the blueprints for these guys, this will unlock the extra pocket slot, which will be right above the tippity top here of my weapon. So it'll be next to the healer, and or I can use that as a secondary weapon slot, and the next one as a healer, or I can mix and match, customize, all that sort of good stuff. But the little pocket slot will happen next to your little satchel bags or whatever that might be. But again, like I said, you do need blueprints, and right now I haven't found any blueprints that's going to give me the extra slot. So watch this space. Eventually I will find something like that, which would be kind of neat, but we'll see how we go. So right now, it's looking good. It's actually taking shape. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Does this look like a suitable setup? Do you guys decide against it? Do you guys want to see something different? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to know what your thoughts are. And for now, I might just go ahead and put a couple of chests here and there. I've got the resources for it, so I figure why not. Oops. And I'm out of stone, so there goes all of my stone. Didn't really need to spend all of that there, but I still can create more chests if I need to. But I'm thinking, what else do I want to do next? Well, everything I really need is the copper parts now to build everything up, and then, well, this fella here, I'll need some fabric roll to create, so that won't be too much of an issue. And then everything else here is pretty much ready to go aside from the copper tools there. Yeah, this would be nice to get eventually, but you need tier 5. Tier 4, mainly tier 5, because of the alloy plate that is required to make the safe. But for now, I think it's actually a really good start. Now that I can have a little bit more storage movement, I won't have to worry about trying to, I don't know, use resources when I really don't need to. And I can safely put things away when I need to, kind of thing as well. So it's good. So yeah, this is the base. This is what we're sort of looking at right now. If I really wanted to, I can begin making my walls and things like that around here if I really, really wanted to. But again, I don't want to really burn resources right now, but I'm feeling that this might be a good perimeter to start off with as it is. Eventually what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to be putting spikes down on this side in particular as well, just so I've got a little bit of more defenses around me. So that would be that as well. And I might make a little exit door over there, and then I'll continue on with the straw walls. And we can have a bit of a base looking here, which is good. It's starting to sort of take shape, which I'm liking. But like I said, it's a little bit expansive, but eventually, once I start having more workshops and storage units and things like that, it's obviously going to, play a part. I might even be able to integrate, possibly say this, for example, I can put in here as well if I've got the space, of course. So there's little things like that I'll be able to do, so I don't have to have them outside. These guys you can these guys you can move into here as well, so which is kind of neat. They don't necessarily need to be on the ground. And of course these guys here is the same situation as well. So it's getting there. It's actually really getting there, and I think I'm really happy with it. Like, I've got a setup on my main account, which it took me a while to get to that point, but in that time I think I made 3 or 4 changes or attempts to redesign the base, whereas this one I kind of want to sort of do it once and then leave it alone. And I feel like doing it this way, it looks like it might be a winner. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. So I'm excited with this. I'm excited to see where I sort of take with it, and hopefully it turns out really good. That's the aim for this. But right now, I think what we might do is, I think what's going to sort of hurt me a little bit is copper. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of pickaxes here. I'll just keep one behind. And how's this for durability? It doesn't look too bad, but I'm always worried. So when I'm worried, I'll make another one. And let's spend the coin. Why not? Whoops. There we go. So I've got that with me. I've got some heals. Let me go to my food container here and we'll pick up a couple of things and we'll head off. Because what I want to do is I want to go to the copper mine and farm some copper. I think that'd be really cool. Don't know how much I'm going to get though. That's probably the other thing. But we'll see how we go. And we'll see what else is there, because I haven't been there in such a long time. It might be a little bit all new to me, which is great. So hopefully it'll be new for you guys as well. Okay, so we are in the copper mine, and right from the get-go, look at all the copper that is available. This is a good amount. I don't think I'll probably need to do too many runs in this place just to get a sufficient amount of copper. I think probably the next part is just making sure that I've got enough resources for fuel. That's probably going to be my next endeavor. Once I get that down, at least this way I can make a number of copper ingots, turn it into other things that I need, like nails, plates, the copper tool parts, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's actually really good. And I'm also on the VIP as well, so the free VIP I should say, from the daily daily quest reward. Where are you, daily quest? Let's go over here, and I think I can only do it in the map there, so I have to be outside in the zone. That's okay. You guys would probably know by now where to find that and where to locate that, but it'll be pretty much on the bottom here once you guys are out of the zone and looking around to all the other places around you. But let's see how much this is going to get us now. There was a few nodes there. Let's break this one down. This should be the last hit. Yep. Yeah, we got just a bit over a stack and we just stepped foot in the place. Let's see how tough these fellas are. So we've got the wolf here. Oh, this guy is running. No, he's going to inform all of his mates. There we go. And the other thing I really like about this spy club is it gives you an attack radius, which is great. Because this way I can hit more And I've got these guys coming after me. And I've got a guy that's hitting me. Ooh, maybe let's quickly heal. There we go. Cool. And well, I should have ran away from his power attack, but that's okay. And we've got the goon down. Cool. Let's grab a few of those because I will need them, especially the cloth. Surprisingly, I need cloth for a lot of things, and I just haven't been able to get my hands on a lot of cloth lately. Ooh, look at you, sneaky little bugger. There we go. Level up. That's okay. We are fully healed, ready to go. And my guy just decides to grab a node rather than looking at the deceased outlaw. There we go. And let's see what these fellas here had as well. Take the compot. And does this fella here have? Cool. So there is a ridiculous amount of copper here. There's an elevator here, so if you guys are lucky as well, some of these zones have a second level to them. Doesn't always happen, but if you're lucky, you will get the opportunity to jump in there. Now, they do have selected resources in there. Sometimes it's more of the same resource that you got here on the initial level. Other times that you might find something different as well, so it does pay to go down there and up there I should say rather, and check it out for yourselves. There we go. Took these two guys out without a problem. In these little racks here, you'll essentially find other axes, not as good as quality as what you probably would have if you had to run into here. And then over here, neat little thing, cool little mechanic. He's sort of pushing himself between the rocks there and managed to get onto the other side, which is kind of neat. So that's one little aspect to the mines that you might find interesting. There will be there will be another version of this where you'll have to plant dynamite for you to get to the next room. So it'll be sort of like a mini cave-in, if you will, and you just need some dynamite there to break through it and you'll be able to get through. So that's another thing that you can look forward to or expect when you guys are able to get into these little mines here. So kind of cool. But yeah, as you can see, there is an abundance of copper and you guys will not be... What are you doing? Okay. Well, that broke, but we've got the replacement just as well. I took it out actually. Oh no, I don't need to worry about the wolf here. If I really wanted to, I've got enough spirit points as well. So I might just acquire a friend. There we go. And this fella here, let's go ahead and take him out. Yeah. These guys go flying. I love it. Absolutely love it. What do we have down here? Okay, we've got the big boy bear here. And this fella here will serve it as a distraction for me so I don't have to worry about too many hits against me, which is great. And we can, well, as we've cleared the bottom here, let's just eat that. And we can head over to the little elevator and see what's up top there. I don't know whether it's down or up. I haven't actually really worked that out. But anyway, I think of it, as I can see, it's a platform here. It looks like it's going up, but I could be wrong because it goes down, as you can see, the hole there. So I'm guessing we're going down. Anyway, I believe that's the case. I never really put too much thought into it. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, here we go. So let's call it the lower level. There's a little bit more down here, but you also get brown coal. Now brown coal will be pivotal if you are wanting to smelt down ingots such as iron particularly, or I'm not too sure if it is the same for bronze ingots as well, that you require the brown coal. You do. There you go. So it's good that I'm grabbing it because eventually I'll get up to bronze resources, so whatever that will be in the form of, and at least I know I can, well, I can smelt a little bit to begin with, but also it pays to come down here and make sure that you are getting all of these type of resources. So hopefully you guys found this a little bit interesting there for you guys that are new. For you veteran guys, anyone that has any other further input or anything else that I've missed in particularly, let us know in the comments, so at least this way we can stay up to date and informed, and we can help these newcomers strive better in the game. But I think it's probably a good time to go ahead and leave it. So look guys, as always, I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video. As always, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below most importantly, but also if you guys are new to the channel and you want to see more, I know a lot of you guys watch my videos but not a lot of you guys are subscribed, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell icon. Why? Because it's going to keep you informed as to when I will post my next video, and you guys will get to see it sooner rather than later. So if you guys don't want to miss out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it'll help me out, help the channel grow, but also you guys will get more content from me as well at the same time. Anyway, take it easy, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.